Hey everybody, how you doing today? Welcome to Bones Collector, and today we're going to be talking about My Little Scythe. Came out in 2018 from Stonemaier Games, and we're just going to show you how to play this game and tell you what we think of it at the end. But before I get started in that, I wanted to show you one of the things about this game that's amazing is the production of it. And in this box, when you buy the game, you get these beautiful organizers. And you can see the minis. Let's see if I can get those out of there. The minis that come with the game. And the tokens. And it's got a neat little slot for everything. And then in the box also, you can see a nice and organized that is, with the place for the gems and all the cards. And your base camp tiles and the dice. And I mean, this game is really beautiful, really a beautiful production, and well worth the money that you spend to get it. Now, is it a really good game? Well, we're going to show you, aren't we? And I got a special guest star helping me today, Lorelei, aka Peaches, my granddaughter, and it's a special week because she's having her birthday sleepover, so we're having a lot of fun this weekend playing board games and doing other crazy stuff. So here comes My Little Scythe. We're going to show you how to play it, right? So here we go. Show Pikachu. There we go.
Pikachu.
Okay. So here we go. Now we're ready to play, right? All right, Lorelei, you tell us how this game is played.
Okay, so first you have these three things on your board.
Your player board, okay. And you have to make one choice, right?
Yeah, you can get this, and you can go to move twice or once, or you can go over here, and then there's these dice over here, and you can do 2 reds and 1 blue and 1 gold. But if you go over here, you can get 2 blues and 1.
Yeah, and if you roll the blue dice, you're going to get gems, and if you roll the red dice, you're going to get apples. So it depends on what you need is what helps you make that choice on your player board, correct? What you're seeking, that's why it's called seek.
And if you have 1 red, I'm going to go here. And when I roll them, I have a blue apple, so I'm going to get an apple and find a blue place where I want it to go.
Yeah.
So if I want to put it, like, say I'm somewhere around here, and I can put it right there. And this one shows red, so find a red place that I want to do it, and I put it right there. And then when I roll the gems, I got yellow, so I put it over here.
A yellow gem, there you go.
And I find where I want to place.
Yeah.
I'm right there, so they're right there.
Okay.
Why is there that in there?
And then the gold dice is to place a quest. What color was it?
Yep. So I just rolled a, whatever this is, white.
White.
And I get one of these.
Yeah.
It's a quest. And I find wherever I want to put it.
It's got to be an empty space. There you go.
Yeah, it has to be an empty space.
Okay, now that's how you do the seek action. What about the move action? How did that work for us?
When you come over here, it says you can move twice or once. But if you go to a portal, you can go to a different portal.
Yeah.
Like, say I go here, and then I can go here.
Yes, but you can move each one of your avatars, your little avatars, and they're identical. You can move one of them 1 space or 2 spaces. If you have some resources with you, you can only move 1 space. If you don't want to take any resources with you, you can move your avatar 2 spaces. So from your base camp, you go 1, 2, or 1, 2, like that. And then this one moves also independently. So on your same turn, you can move this one 1, 2 spaces. You can move 2 spaces, or you can move 1 space only if you're dragging resources with you. So that's how the move action works.
And you can move both of them on your turn. On your turn. You don't have to move one on your turn and then the other one on your next turn. You can use both.
You can move both of them on your turn. Okay, the third action on your player board is called make. And what can you make on that action?
You can make, you can trade in 2 apples. I could take this, 2 apples, and I can get 2 pies and have a pie fight, or I can give away. Let me say I have 2 gems. I can give 2 gems for one of these cards.
Yep, those are magic spells.
They're magic spells, and when you tip them over, there are anything. You can get 5 pies or 4 pies or any.
Yeah, you use those when you have a pie fight, don't you? They kind of assist you. Okay.
Or you can trade in one of these and 1 apple for, one of these. You get to pick which one. This one is to move.
To upgrade your move action.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this one is to
upgrade your make action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would put make this here.
On your player board, correct.
And then you put this one on this one.
Good job. And of course, to spend those resources in the make action, you have to be in possession of them. So your avatar, one of your little avatars here would have to be on the space with the resources in order to spend them. But that's exactly right. And then, of course, once you upgrade those 2 spaces on your player board, that is one of the things we do here, right? So now let's tell everybody why we're doing that. We have 8 tasks that we've been charged with trying to complete, and they're right here on the board, so you can keep track of them. If you get your friendship token on this board all the way up to 8, you can place your trophy in this space.
And where it shows 8 hearts, you put your trophy on right 8 hearts.
Very good. This is the 2 upgrades on your player board that Lorelei just showed you. So if you've completed that, you can place a trophy there. This is to be in possession of 3 magic spell cards. This is to complete 2 quest cards. This is to have 8 on the pie track. This square is to win a pie fight. This task is to gather 4 apples and get them back to the castle, and this task is to gather 4 gems and get those back to the castle. So those are the 8 tasks that you're charged with completing. You only have to complete 4 of them, and any number of players can complete any of them. In other words, if someone places their trophy on the 4 apples to the castle, well, any other player can also complete that task and put their trophy on there. The first one to place their 4 trophies on 4 of these 8 tracks is the winner of the game. Wow, that's pretty easy and pretty fun, isn't it? And it got these cute little miniatures that we get to play with. Wow, that's pretty cool. Now these quest cards are kind of cool too, because you only have to complete 2 of them to put your trophy on there, and it has various things on the quest cards for you to complete. And this one says pay 1 magic spell and gain 2 friendship. So if you were on 6 and you wanted to complete, you could complete 2 things on one turn. You could actually pay the magic spell, gain 2 friendship, get yourself up to that trophy mark, and place that on the board. And if this was your second quest you completed, you also completed that. How cool is that? You can daisy chain these little things that you do, and place your your trophy tokens on those tasks. That's pretty cool.
And if you get all these over there, and then the other people don't finish, then you wait for them to finish, and whoever's tied up, you go over here and see who has the most health, and let's see if I was right here and he was right here. He won because he has more health than me.
Yeah, one thing we forgot to talk about was how do you do a pie fight? When you do a pie fight, if this person moved onto this space with you and you wanted to do a pie fight, that's the blue player and the green player. You have this many pies to spend, however, wherever you happen to be on the pie track. So you're all on 3, so everybody has 3 pies to spend on a pie fight. Well, you can add to that with your magic spell card if you choose to. And then you have to make a choice. How many pies do I want to spend? And you take this wheel in hidden. You want to do it in secret, right? Because we don't want to know what each other's up to. Well, if I have 3 pies and maybe a magic spell card with 5, I have the option of spending 5 pies. Well, maybe I don't want to spend them all, and maybe I don't want the other player to know what I'm going to spend. So I'll say I'm going to spend 2 pies. Because I've got 3 to spend. I don't want to go to 0, but I'll spend 2 pies, and I'll keep that hidden. And then when we have the pie fight, boom, we reveal what we've decided to spend on pies, and the winner gets the space and all the tokens that are on it, the loser, let me back up. When you move onto a space and initiate a pie fight, you lose one friendship on the friendship track. I forgot to say that, but that's very important. And then once you lose the pie fight, you would go back to your base camp and get some resources that are on your base camp token, which is the same thing. It's like a magic spell card and see, oh, +2 pies or a magic spell card. So you get a little benefit when you lose the pie fight. And you get, it's costly when you initiate a pie fight because you lose on the friendship track. And when you go down the friendship track past 3, you can see these X's over top of the trophies. That means you cannot complete any trophies until you get your friendship up. So that's kind of dangerous. I actually lost a game because I was down in there and I couldn't complete any trophies. So that was, you have to think about that. But, and then also, each one of us has a secret objective card that helps you on one of your quests. This one that I had in this game says to earn the trophy on my, let's see, earn the trophy on your turn by reaching 2 magic spells instead of 3. So I only had to have 2 magic spells instead of 3 in order to place my trophy. But I had to have at least one other trophy earned. So yeah, it has a little stipulation there, but each player will receive one of these little helper cards to help them complete one of the tasks. So that's another thing about the game. So that was pretty cool. Yeah? Pretty neat game. Did we cover everything, I think? I think we did. I think we did a pretty good job. This one. That was pretty cool. And that's My Little Scythe, folks. Okay, folks, that was My Little Scythe. And, did you have fun playing it? Did you? What'd you think about it? What did you like best about playing that game? What was your favorite thing?
I like how we have pie fights.
Okay, you like the pie fights? Yeah. I like the pie fights too. And it's kind of like Big Scythe. I know you've never played that. But for those of you that played Scythe from Stegmaier Games, there's some similar mechanics in this game. Because to initiate a pie fight, it costs you friendship. And the same thing happens to you in Scythe. So it kind of hurts a little bit to have that pie fight, doesn't it? It costs you on that friendship track, and especially if you're trying to get up there and get the... How do you think of the little minis, the little avatar that you move around the board? What do you think of those guys?
Yeah, I think they're really cool.
That is pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, so I kind of like that too. So what about, what would you... What would you give it? Like on if 1 was a bad game and 5 was a really good game, where would you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where would you say it is?
I would make it a 4.
A 4? That's pretty good. You know, I mean, for what this is and for its target audience, I would give this game a 5. I really would, because this is intended for families, and especially with families with varying ages of kids, or maybe like we have grandkids that are varying ages, and so it keeps everyone engaged, even the adults. So that's kind of a rare bird in board gaming. So I would give this game a 5, just because it hits the mark on exactly what it set out to do, and that is have enough game in this box to keep adults and children interested in it. And they did it in such a way that the theme is very positive, and that you can't overstate. That is so wonderful to do that. So this is a great family game for everyone, and it's a lot of fun, and we had a good time playing it, didn't we? And who won? Who won the game that we played? Was it you? No, that's pretty good. That's no wonder you really like it. So Peaches won the game, and she did it on her birthday sleepover weekend at Nina and Papa's. So that's pretty cool too. We've had a good time. So yeah, that's My Little Scythe. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.